got notifications that we're live.
We're live!
Yeah.
8:18. It's a little bit closer to our
About time.
usual. You guys doing podcast tonight? Yeah, bro, we're early.
Who was asking that?
Travis Howland in Saskatchewan.
There's a guy we haven't seen in a long time, Logan.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
he must be 21 by now.
I know.
We still have his prizes, eh?
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Well,
they
they don't fit him anymore, for Christ's sake.
You must have lots of prizes now. Funny shit.
Oh, man. Hey,
Anyway.
Leafs just tied the game.
Ouch. No spoilers.
I said
I
the
don't care
Leafs.
what the Leafs do. I don't
I
care
didn't
what the
say anything
Leafs
about the Jets.
I don't care what the Leafs are going to
The Jets are going to lose anyway.
No.
Whoa.
Easy, bro. Go Jets, go Jets, go. It's Monday, October 17th. It's the Casting Podcast. Let's get going.
Hey, listen, haven't you guys learned yet?
What's that?
Any team I cheer for, they always lose.
Well, you must have been cheering for me and Peter Widman this weekend then. Because
Or Nate
No.
Simpson, too?
stop
You know
cheering
what?
for us, bro.
I couldn't say anything because you guys had the balls to go out and fish it.
What's going on, Respire, Mr. Wayne G? What's going on? Tuning in from Macbeth Point on Lake Winnipeg. Holy
Oh,
crap,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Yeah, Macbeth going all Shakespearean on us. Jen and Dave, what's going on? What's going on? Darren Ziprick, nearing the end of the boating season. Yes, sir. And we're going to be talking about winterizing your boat tips today. We'll be doing that. What else was the topic I said? Bassmaster Fantasy. Yes, sir. Santos is on it on the winners. On the winners. SJM is in the house. What's going
talk
on?
about deal or no deal, the ice show.
Go Leafs.
Lots of
Go.
stuff, man. Lots of stuff.
All right. Evening, Jen Scott Connolly. What's going on, brother? Ryan Knudsen. What was the water like this weekend? Oh, it was wet, bro. The water was wet.
And cold or what?
We're going to talk
What was the water temp?
50 on Friday. We went out for a little bit on Friday, Peter Weidman and I, and 53, 54. And by Sunday at lunchtime or whatever, it was 51 degrees. And below that even. It was cold, bro.
Man, you fall in the water, your nuts are going to knock your brains out of your head.
It was cold, bro, man.
That's what
Junior
Master
from
was fucking-
Vancouver, Japanada. Oh, geez, easy, brother, easy.
Canada.
Junior's gonna go catch a sturgeon. He's out there.
Hey, it's okay. He can get away with it. I cannot.
The fishing line. No, ropes. He says ropes. The ropes was free so he can pull the nets in. Holy smokes, man! It is cold out there. Everybody, stay warm, stay safe. There was some accidents on the highway. That's not good. Even on the water, we'll talk about that. Winnipeg River Greenback Championship, Winnipeg Ice Fishing Show, all kinds of stuff here, whatever. Thanks for joining us. It is Monday, October 17th. Like I said, Mike Catoli, Short Fuse in the house. The Dragon Boy, Jeremy Santos, is in the house here too. And your host, Eric Labolpa. Holy geez, Wayne G just asking.
47.
47. It's getting colder, eh?
Go Jets, go, brother. Go Jets, go. Please, no running scores on you, no running tallies. Not that I PVR, but I do like to. Anyone here watch like TSN or ESPN or SportsCenter or whatever, but then you got to cover that bottom screen because you're watching the highlights, but the stupid ticker shows the score anyway, man.
Yeah.
So I watch TV like this sometimes, just so if I don't want it to get spoiled.
I can't believe you actually watch TV.
I do, bro. What? Anyone still have cable? I got
Every time I'm with you, you're like this.
He's worse than me, bro.
Got your phone.
But I'm not looking at porn like Santos. I'm actually working on those things. I'm working. 18 different things going right now. But hey, Santos.
You said it's going to be ice soon.
In
It'll be a while
Saskatchewan,
still, man.
What do you guys think? What are you guys calling for first ice this year? Open up the
Middle
old
of November.
farmers
Like what?
almanac.
Solid enough ice to go on and fish on?
And what's official? Like, what's official ice? When the first Yahoos walk on the Red River?
No, because they're just yahoos. That's selective harvest right there.
That's Darwinism. We can't go by that. If
So
you
talk
go
about
by,
Well, let's
driving
look at
on.
it this way. Eric, you can go on the ice before I can.
and you
So
can
if
go
you
on the
wanna
ice
know if
before
it's
Terry
safe-
Whittaker can here. And
If you want to know
Leon.
if it's safe, send the fat kid out first.
Steve says November 19th. So when it's safe for Steve, That's our ice contest, folks. We're gonna have that going on right here.
November 19th.
It is when is it safe for Steve to walk on the ice? Ice fishing contest. Here we go. November 19th. Mark it down. He's got that date booked. Reesmeyer's usually good at this. Ice on my glass. Ice on the tip. November 22 will
Second, yeah.
Hold on. Let me write this down then. I was all right stuff here. Anyway, I'm taking notes.
Why? You're probably going to lose the paper anyways.
I'm telling you what. In 2026, when I pay the prizes out, I might need it.
Well, where are we talking about? We talk about way up north. We talk about Lake Winnipeg. Like, there's
all
places, man.
You're right, because in none of it could be something.
No. South here. South.
So Lake Winnipeg then.
Yeah.
Lake Winnipeg, Red River. It's the ponds that go first, obviously. Like, when are we going to see the first ice fishing photos? You know what I'm saying? Reesmeyer, 26. I'm going to say we're all getting fooled by this. It's going to be a November 30th.
I like to see like December 25th ice.
Yeah, that's me, man. January. End of January, bro.
Okay. I'm so sick. Ice fishing hasn't even started. I'm tired of it already.
That is the post. I am putting that up there, man. When it's safe for Steve. December 5. I'd like to see that. We've had December, like well into December years.
I've got photos that pop up that I had my boat in the water November 26th, 27th.
No kidding.
That late, yeah.
I guess the better question is, when is the last day someone is going to have their boat in the water at either the Red River or Pine Falls?
The latest?
What will be the last day someone's going to be out there doing that? I can tell you right now, I'll guarantee there's been seasons where I was the last boat.
10th. Probably November 10th.
No Remembrance Day fishing this year? We've done that several times.
We've done that November 11th. Yeah.
We broke ice that one year.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Well, it's going to be like plus 12 this weekend. I know it's cold. Oh, geez, man. It's cold,
but this weekend's supposed to warm up.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Well, we don't know how long that's going to last.
Like First Nation summer, they call it. Right? Isn't that like a First Nation summer? Is that how you say it nowadays? I don't know. Rick Gergat.
Mike has to keep his mouth shut, man.
Lake Manitoba always beats Lake Winnipeg by a week or two. Yeah.
I want to hear what Rick thinks.
It's going to be.
Rick
you think we're gonna get Stag Week?
Ouch. That is the defending Canadian walleye filleting champion you're talking to there.
Hey,
Mike
I got to
says
give it to him because I beat him.
Mike
I
says
beat
he
all
won.
you mofos.
No, you didn't.
There's no rule that says I couldn't do what I did.
Cheater, you're like a Runyon in Comiskey.
I don't want to talk about cheater.
No more cheater talk. No more cheat talk.
No more cheater talk. I'm sick of talking about cheaters. Like, I turn on YouTube. Cheater gets this. Cheater gets that. Who gives a shit? They cheated. It's done.
I know.
Anyways, let's go back to this filleting competition.
Okay,
Nowhere in the rules did it say that I couldn't just accept all the penalties.
You have to make an attempt at filleting the fish.
I did. I cut it. I made one cut.
The loopholes.
I won. I don't care. Stag, I beat you. Yeah.
Drawdown, I think. I don't know if it has started, to be honest with you. Has drawdown started there? Does anybody know if drawdown has started? Drawdown, if you don't know, is where they
I think they started the drawdown.
Take the locks out. It's usually after Thanksgiving.
I think they started.
Yeah, it would be this week.
Yeah.
It's usually this week, yeah.
Yeah, the water's down like lots right now.
And that usually slows the fishing down because it cloudies it up and there is some flow going on. So give it 2 days or so after drawdown and you're back in business. If it's 25, I think you're in trouble this year. 25.
What?
If what's 25?
I'm not sure.
I wish
25 safe. 25 safe, bro. Under 18, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There you go. I'll go with Gerget's guess right there.
First week of December.
Last week of November.
Oh, 25 seconds. Stag is on 25 seconds to fillet a fish now?
What's the matter with him?
Wow. Ain't nobody.
What, are you using a butter knife?
We'll be doing something this year at the ice show. A little bit different, Stag. A little bit different. you're still gonna fillet a fish. You're the champion. If someone can challenge you, we're gonna have a challenge to champion. But I want to fillet the fish, and then it's like a relay team, and then your teammate has to cook the fish. Like we're gonna clean it, you're gonna cook it, and then it's got to be edible and presentable, and then the judge has to eat it, and it's gonna. Mike could be a judge then. Mike and Ryan Harper are judging. I'm gonna make sure the shitty one with all the bones goes to Mike. And if the guy eats a bone, that's completely disqualified or whatever.
Disqualified, eh?
I have to check for stare. No, he's quick though. And if anyone out there watching, or if you know someone, because everyone's got a story. My uncle, my granddad, my whatever, my buddy on the res, or whoever.
Bring him out.
Is quick. Like have him reach out to us here, and we'll get him out there, man. And you got to sign a waiver though. You lose a finger. You lose a finger.
Or you burn yourself.
Not your fault, man.
Or you burn yourself.
Oh yeah, there's cooking now.
It is. It's a catch and cook competition, brother, man. Because at the show we got two different booths. We got catch and cook, Jay Siemens and Josh McFadden, of course, is delicious stuff. But we've also got Baker's Narrows Lodge. We got Brett Bainton there, and they'll both be cooking on that stage.
Nice.
And then I want to go like a head-to-head there too on the side, fastest filleters, all kinds of stuff, man. Cool stuff. Need the ice. I want to see a stag versus Schick pike tip-off war. Stag needs a tip-up sponsor. I might be able to take care of that, brother. Man, we got Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam are good stuff. They're expensive tip-ups, though. Shit.
You got Beaver Dam?
Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam is part of Acme, hard and soft fishing.
And why am I using that plastic fray bale shit?
Because they're expensive. Even if I got it at cost, it's expensive still, but they're good. They're nice, man. I can tell you that. Good stuff. Anyway, we'll talk a little more ice fishing show. Some cool stuff coming up for that. Of course.
Travis says he can fillet fish fast.
Well, shit. Somebody sponsor this guy to come to Winnipeg.
You should come to Winnipeg. You can stay at my place, so you can stay here for free.
There you go. We do have a nice
and we'll even give you a free ticket to get in.
Oh, look at that! Slow down, brother. Whoa! You just blew the.
You notice it's not my money I'm giving away. I'm the worst half Asian filleter.
After me and Leon go fishing, when I clean his fish, who put your hand up if you fillet fish for your crew out there? If you're the person who has to do it or whatever, man. Of course, Santos.
Hey, you notice that two of us put our hands up, eh?
Yeah, I know.
I got no
Santos.
shame.
Hey, it's Santos. You gonna fillet your fish? No, I'll just put it in a bag and throw it in the freezer.
Put it in a bag, man. Fillet them at home, bro.
Let's hear from Alex Barecki. Just a reminder, PSA, this is Alex's weekly, all winter. Stay tuned for Alex's weekly PSA. That's a new segment we're going to have. Please check your children's Halloween candy this year. I just found highly invasive zebra mussels. Nice. I wonder, where did you get this from? Cape Perpetua Marine Reserve.
What?
Interesting.
What's
it's cool. It's cool promotion. Like, it's to make a cool meme. If you make a meme and it flies, that's like free promotion because you got to make sure you watermark it. And I always try to like delete and delete them, but you got to put it in a place where it can be
pretty
seen.
good though. I like that one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
You know how big these zebra mussels are nowadays? Like me and Nash, at St. Norbert, they're like I used to think that they were like this, but they're big. I didn't know that they get like that. They're
but you got little hands.
No. I'm holding it close. I'm holding it close. Look at how big that is. Master Angler right there. But they get big like that. Apparently they get big like that, man. That's what I've noticed. Anyway.
That's crazy, man.
The electric knife has saved my life. That is cool. Can we use our own knives? SJM. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to get to the point where you're like sponsored, whatever it is. If it's Bubba, if it's Rapala or Kershaw or Kuda, whatever your knife is. Canadian Tire, whatever, man. And then like it's like,
I think the previous champion has got a vendetta. He might be a little quicker this year.
He's been practicing, you think?
Incredible,
well,
man.
he was buggered up last year, right?
Rick Lowe's, the past winner.
Yeah, I think
man.
he's gonna.
He's back in it.
I might have to reach out to Rick.
He's
Lowe's
probably been practicing because I know he didn't like his time last year. He was mad.
Nash, get out of there. What are you doing? Nash can start pulling plugs back there, man. This kid, I swear to God. You want to hear more about cheaters, Mike?
No.
Well, close to it. Fall wall brawl. Fall walleye brawl. So this is one of the photos for that. That was the event, the walleye fall brawl. But then now people are hating on. This is nothing to do with the cheating part. This is just a funny. That's blur.
That's really blurring stuff out, man. No way you're finding that out anywhere.
That is blurring out the. And why did he have to blur it out? Like, that's his kitchen. I
Who
mean,
knows?
it's his kitchen. Like, why do you have to blur your kitchen at? I don't know, man.
Maybe he has more fish behind him there.
Gord takes
Maybe.
25 seconds to decide which side to fill it. Oh, Mike. Hotel California needs a place to stay for the Selker. Let's go, Reesmeyer.
Let's
Come
go.
on down.
You can stay here.
Come on down, bro. No, seriously, in all seriousness, then. Come on down to Mike's. Yeah, man, we'll take care of you, brother, man. This made me laugh. That's extreme. I can see blurring something or whatever. Try and be cool about it if you do. Or crop your photo tight. Like, if you're that concerned about it, take a photo that, below in the
Like he
boat
doesn't.
or
He
something.
doesn't even want you to see what pair of shoes he's wearing.
Nash, don't go into
Nothing,
there. I
man.
told you.
Nothing.
Come say hi, Nash.
I think he was drunk when you did this one.
Don't
Who knows what
unplug
he's
anything,
hiding, man? Maybe he's hiding some lead weights back there.
That could be. Shit, he's at the lead factory. And it was cold. We got one more here. Extreme fishing share this, I laugh too. And it's 65 degrees in your house. But when it's 65 degrees outside, holy shit, you're kid rocking the boat kind of thing.
It's
But
true though, eh?
it is though. Well, I wasn't in no shirt, Nash, but we were out there. And so did 31 other teams, 32 in total, for the Winnipeg River Greenback Championship. Was held at Pine Falls. Long time running tournament.
Yeah.
When did this start, Mike? This is a long time ago, man. This tournament's been
Forever.
30 years now, something like that. There's traditionally
It's
you get your
there
first
a long
Pine
time.
Falls, second Pine Falls, and it's traditionally the last big tournament of the season. This year, lower numbers because it was cold and it was restricted to the river, but still, some big fish were caught.
Some big weights, eh?
This is me and Peter rolling up at the usual Labopa time. 5 minutes. This is legit, Mike. 7:55. Takeoff is at 8.
It's all good, bro.
And we made it, man. By the time I jumped in the boat, they did it in groups of 3s. And
Pete was probably pulling the last few hairs out of his head.
We can hear Al's son. Boats 9 to 12. Go. Told you we're good, bro. Go. And we were boat number 12.
Been there, done that, man.
Shit. Never beat the Pine Falls. What's the bite like? Maybe next year. Well, usually it's a numbers place and size, obviously, but it's
The
like
last
really
few years,
good.
though, it hasn't really been that great.
It's true,
Hasn't,
man.
no.
It has been tough. It has been tougher. But of course, the really good sticks out there.
Still
That's
find them.
I'm not in that pile, but they always find fish, man. They find fish, so it's cool. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on, press. How about a free knife shop from Razor for the winner of the filleting competition? Pow!
There you go.
There you go.
How about knife sharpening before? No, you got to pay for that. You got to pay for your knife sharpening.
I had him. Remember last year I had him sharpen mine? I cut through the backbone like it wasn't even there. Like legit.
It works, man.
I was
It'll be
screwed
sharp.
right off the hop. I went in and
He does excellent work.
All that filleting takes a beating on your knives, though. But yeah, shit, that love that. Appreciate that, Cameron Tate, Razor's Edge. Cameron will be at the ice show too. We're talking ice show. He'll be there representing Outdoor Canada, doing some cool recipes on the Huntfish MB Ice Fishing Academy cooking and filleting stage. So that's going to be out in the open this year. It's going to be cool, man. More stuff
Nice,
there in a little bit. We'll talk about that. My buddies can even forget the fillet when we go out. Guarantee a flop.
Yeah. It's like some buddies we have that conveniently forget their wallets. When we
I'm okay with them forgetting their knives, man, but when they forget their wallets, oh my god. Jigging bite usually you'll crank them. You can crank them. You're up there
Crank
like
them
no
down.
problem.
Depends on the water temperature.
Guys were cranking this weekend. Boat was like consistently cranking.
Yeah, eh?
They didn't win, but they're cranking. What's going on, Dave Simpson? What's going on? We're talking that launch, by the way. That
It was
launch here.
underwater, eh?
Yeah, it depends.
Oh,
Like
wow.
water's high to begin with already right now. It's a high
Yeah.
water year. All this water comes from Lake of the Woods, Kenora, by the way, and it's Winnipeg River. And if you've never been there, this is the boat launch. You go to the right, and the Power View station is like 3 kilometers over to the right, and then you go to the west, and you can end up in Hecla Gimli if you want to go all the way there. So, but this dock was underwater. This is Saturday morning. It was underwater like Thursday night.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah, I
think
see some pictures there. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Thursday, I think as late as Friday, it was still underwater.
Because that north wind or whatever. But
yeah,
cool stuff. Another tip: if you're going to keep fishing in the fall, bring some sand, Red
Yeah.
River, wherever you're launching this time of year, because of frosty mornings, frosty evenings, or whatever. Bring sand. That helps out, get you out of there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, the guys who were good, James and Randy Hebert, they were in the running, leading after day one. Another good fish there. That one was just barely a master. Just barely. He said it was 27, and then when they measured, it was just barely a master. But that was second big fish for day one. There's some stuff there, but hats off to Clark's Corner, Laurent, at Clark's Corner for having the event going on. I know they were getting questioned for actually keeping it going, like actually having it and not calling the whole thing off.
Yeah.
But I asked Pete, and Mike knows Pete and all these old guys. The old guard, Ted Stooner, was there, and Goozy's probably watching. But have you guys ever seen it like canceled? And they've seen days canceled, but like very few, but never the whole thing canceled.
No, that's what all these guys were saying. Yeah.
No.
They've been doing it forever.
The thing is though, you can always fish the river, right?
Yeah.
And that's the word from the old timers. I've only been doing tournaments since 2013, but the old timers saying, like Mike would know, that place used to just, no one used to go to the lake apparently. It used to just be a river.
No, because there was a boundary. It was just to the mouth. That was it.
And people would hammer them still, right? Like,
yeah,
kind of thing. So, yeah, I mean, and people still found the fish. I mean, the bite, even with the lake open last week, the weights were really low. It's just been low, man.
Yeah.
That's the tournament where I found out that if you sit in one spot, you're gonna shit the bed.
Oh man,
like I think we were
gonna move around all the time. On that
we were tied for second after day one, and by the time day two ended, we were so far down that list. But that's when you could keep everything.
Yeah, your limit's like 8 or something, eh?
I mean, I watched 25-pound bags coming in. Like, it was crazy.
Nuts, man.
Hope the grandbaby can hold me more for 2 days. Oh, man. Like, Leon's going to be a granddad or whatever. Hope everything goes well there, brother. Stag's asking what the layout is. Yeah, man. Exhibitor kits and stuff like that is coming out right away. And then social media follows right after. Watch ads. Ads are out right now on the Illegal Curve, NCI, QX 104, all that kind of stuff. Free press. You'll see all kinds of stuff going on. But yeah, there's a layout. We got it. Tweaking a couple things. Still got a couple things to tweak. But yeah, ice show stuff coming for sure. Just got to congratulate Randash and Takasaki. There's Laurent, Mr. Clark's Corner himself there. Paper Town Inn. Thank you. Al's son did a good job there. He did a good job there on the weekend. There was cold. But yeah, congrats on another win. I think they've won this tournament. They definitely cashed a check. They probably cash a check every year, but they've won this. Shit. We're going into half a dozen times now or something like that. Something crazy. Like, they're just good. So then someone asked me, like, there's the standings there, Randish and Takasaki, Sioux Falls, and Minnewacan.
Like, but 6 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, that's a respectable weight. That's a very good weight. They won by 6 pounds or whatever. That's 18 and 18 is good. It probably won't win most years, but it'll still be top 10,
it's way
top
up there,
5. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Consistent that's too, right? So
18 and 18 in the river only in those conditions. Oh, geez. One day was raining. The other day was like minus 12 out there.
Yeah.
Pretty good there. But I was saying there, oh, yeah, we got a big fish. It's just Takasaki's will be in Beast of the Week. But I was saying, someone asked me there, like after they won, like, how does Takasaki and Randash, Americans that come up, and they come up from the States, but they still consistently beat locals every year? And then these aren't the only guys. I mean, you've got like whatever, Steer and all these other guys and Nay and Chapman and them, like all these Americans, and they come up and cash checks every year. And I answered like, heck, these guys know Pine Falls better than people who live in town there do. Like, they fished it more than anyone in Winnipeg has, kind of thing. Like most people, like they fish it a lot.
Yeah.
And then if you're there on any body of water, take Gussie doing a tournament in Okeechobee, he's practicing for 7 days, if not more, before that to get on a pattern. And if you're any kind of half decent stick, if you got 3-4 days on a body of water, it doesn't matter if conditions are changing. It's actually good. I said, it'd be awesome if all the conditions were different all 4 days. That way, come tournament time, all you're doing is drawing from whatever the conditions were when you did good or whatever, and you've been able to eliminate.
But we got to remember though, when these guys fish heavy pressured water all the time.
They're always looking for fish, right?
Well, they know what to really do to trigger a bite.
Yeah.
So they just do something different that we don't do.
Did you see them on the water, La Bopa? Like fishing or no?
What's that?
Did you see those guys fishing anywhere?
Yeah, for a little bit Sunday afternoon. We didn't see them on. We didn't see them Saturday. And then people on Sunday were scrambling a little bit more, but people were able to scratch up some good weight still. I mean, decent weight for a decent weight was like your floor is you're looking for is 13 and 13.
Yeah.
And whitefish, they don't bite. They don't bite, but you gotta like snag them or net them kind of thing. They really don't, man. Try and getting a whitefish to bite on Lake Winnipeg, and then on the Red River and on the Winnipeg River, they don't bite, bro. We could talk about that in a different topic because that's coming right now. People are gonna go there to dam and all that shit show where people are like snagging and pulling in whitefish and stuff. But yeah, they don't bite though. But yeah, like you were saying, like did you see? Yeah, we saw all kinds of people. Like, you're fishing in the river, so now you're really gonna see people all over the place and stuff like that. I think a lot of it is like, I mean, these guys are old, but the young guys, like younger guys out there, are able to still fish in this cold weather and settings. Like I saw Chase. We were fishing beside Chase Tooner and Bromley there for a lot of the tournament.
Yeah.
And Chase is out there casting and pitching at the front there and just giving her. Me and Peter are just huddled. We're huddled, man. And then if we're trying to, when we finally do get slammed, because we had our share, we left fish in the water. They get slammed, and it's like we got our arthritis hook sets. And, oh no, they'd come off.
Arthritis hook sets.
But it's true though. I don't know, like anyone out there, like Mike can say, my hook sets, I'll tell you right now, are not the same when they were 5 years ago. I have an injury, I guess, or whatever, and it's really acting up. And it's like I have to like pin the thing here. Yeah. Like Peter was saying the same thing. He has to pin the butt here just to get more leverage on it when you hook set. I did like this phony. Okay, the next bite, I'm gonna do a baseball one. So I grabbed it both by like this, and you can feel a tick.
And just reefed on it.
Like this, and I go like that or whatever to try and get a better hook set. I lost that fish too, by the way. It's probably helped if I had the hook.
I told you, I'm just in the river. I just went to straight braid, and then I'm using a heavier rod now.
Yeah.
So straight braid to avoid any kind of stretch, you're saying?
Any kind of stretch. I just want to get that hook buried.
So no fluorocarbon leader or nothing. Just straight braid.
Straight braid.
And you notice a difference or no?
Yeah, I can bury the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in the crazy stuff. There, Dave Simpson, by the way, was out there with Paul Tilson. They were at the tournament too. Nice work. Hats off to anybody who was out there. All the Cowboys and I don't know if there were any ladies. There were ladies. There were cowgirls out there too that fished it. Hats off to the hardcores, man. But yeah, and when they moved to the lee sides for calmer waters, yeah, that's when we saw them because they probably figured we got a good lead. We can go fish in calmer water, and that's when we saw them. That's when me and Pete saw them all. We were just hiding or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Todd Kachuk. You know who else is old? Mike the Beauty Datoli. He called him the
Mike
Beauty.
the Beauty, at least.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy.
Todd Kachuk. No relation to Matthew Kachuk, that piece of shit. I like Matthew Kachuk. Now he's on Florida. It's all good kind of thing.
He's on the Senders now, man.
Oh man, this is crazy, man.
Yeah,
the laser line.
That's right.
So
do you? Hunting camp? What's going on, brother?
So they, I mean, down south they fish differently than we do a little bit because they use planer boards and stuff. Do you think that helps them up here? I mean, they're covering a lot of water, right? Like
I don't think people do it though.
No,
not here.
Yeah. But that would work. Or shit, it would really work to get it outside. But they have like multiple lines there sometimes. Like places that you could have two.
Hi, Nash.
Hey, Nash.
Hi. Good night. Yeah, like I mean, multiple lines.
I just think they fish. Like I said, they fish water that's pressured. Like I don't know. It'd be like taking a tournament and throwing it on Falcon Lake with 100 boats. That's their usual weekend.
So
Tim says hi, Nash. Sorry.
Do you think they search for fish a lot longer than we do?
They know how to find fish. You know what I mean? Like Mike said, like it's pressure. We're there, like we'll talk to people like they get 4 fish, 4 walleye in like an evening session or whatever, and it's like holy smokes, they're writing to the local paper about it that they were able to get 4 fish. Yeah, some of the lakes are very, very, very pressured. Yeah. So in that case, like they know how to find active fish, how to find fish. I don't know. I mean, there's skill involved, of course, but you got to be good, and they're good. Yeah, be good sticks. And part of being good is breaking down water and adjusting to conditions and stuff like that. You know, I think a lot of us here we get spoiled. I think we're spoiled. I mean, some people fish Croda 5 times in a season, and then when they go to the Red River, they're
extinct.
Shit. Yeah. And if it's not happening like Croda, they're like lost, and they go, we're going to call it an early day. We're going to go to the bar now because the fish aren't biting today. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas opposed to the other ones, like they got planned EFG kind of thing to make it work kind of thing. So
Yeah, like we get annoyed if we don't catch 20 walleyes.
So I just wonder if they just know how to read stuff on their electronics better, or
I'm sure they do.
Right?
They did it for a living.
Yeah.
I still say like that was my big line. Is like we always fear when someone retires. So when Mike finally retires, that's when you got to watch out, because he's going to go on a heater and win tournaments. Because when the retired guys, especially the guys who are good, really good, and then they retire and now they got time to practice. Hey, especially before tournament.
When I retire, I won't be fishing.
You'll be saltwater fishing, bro.
You'll be down south, bro.
I'll be dead.
That's
you knock on wood, motherfucker.
My freedom 55 is dead.
Dead sticks 5 minutes and eats a sandwich. That's Ted's story. Oh man,
he did mention that story that one time.
Oh, Takasaki.
Takasaki, remember?
To be honest, how do you fish? Okay, you got to find the fish. But as far as the actual fishing part,
yeah,
Takasaki will be the first to tell you that the way you fish Pine Falls is, especially with any kind of waves, you just put the rod down and the boat does the work for you. So me and Peter, we got our biggest fish, and it's not big, by the way, but it was 23 inches. But our biggest fish was caught that way.
Just
dead stick. Yeah. And you want it, like when it dips down, you see the slack line because it's hitting the bottom, and the boat does this, and it's slack line.
And then all of a sudden,
next time the boat comes up, but it's staying down. Oh, pow! Yeah. And then, I mean, that is the way to do it out there, man. It really is. Shit. They know what to look for in regards to current and waves and wind. Had a nice job with it on Sunday after we shit the bed. We couldn't catch a cold. Oh, you probably caught a cold, bro.
Guaranteed you got a cold.
That was cold. That was cool.
It's cold that day, man.
The one time we got, was that a dead stick, Divine, when I caught that master? The 30-incher?
A KWO, eh?
It might have been a dead stick, actually. Like, of course, when I tell the story, remember it? Oh, I pitched out to that break, and then I hopped it back a couple times, and I knew when it came off that ledge, slam, and I set the hook. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But it probably was just a dead stick.
She would know.
Well, that happened to us. That happened to you again at Pine Falls at one time at Halloween, man.
Same thing. Half asleep.
I think half
when you guys were all laying dead on the floor.
Yeah.
We used to have the Halloween bash, the Garth Chuck Halloween bash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, we're still fishing on Halloween there, November 1st, 2nd.
We were, yeah.
Hey, that year in CWT, when me and Dino, we caught the second largest walleye of the trail that year. Pine Falls at Devils. We just arrived there. I put the rod down, and it was down there for a couple minutes. And that's how we caught it too. Dead stick.
Dead stick,
God
man.
Dang it. Why am I jigging all the time, man? Dead stick, bro.
I don't know. Why are you jigging?
I don't know, man. I think next
it's the same with the Red River.
Dead stick. This Sunday, we got a competition, the Filipino Angler Association Club Championship. I'm going to dead stick the whole time. And if there's no waves, that's when you stand on the boat and you rock the boat and you make the boat rock artificial waves.
There's no way you're going to be dead sticking the whole time, bro.
Oh, yeah, those guys had a top up. That's pretty cool. I'm always afraid to do that. Mike talked about this, where you would have that bimini with all the sides.
It's a mini top, yeah.
And then have the heater going. I'm always thinking they're going to kill ourselves. Make sure you have a vent, I guess, right? Simple. No?
Well, you're not going to kill yourself. The back's wide open.
Back's wide open, brother. Would you talk about a fully enclosed one?
You just need something.
You can really close it if you want. I keep thinking with those heat. Well, we had a heater on the boat, actually.
You just got to break the wind.
I'm like scared of having those things on there. I don't know why, man. The shakedown at the Paper Town, that was it.
Oh, that's the party, man.
We need to do that. If it's going to stay plus 12, we gotta do that again, man.
You got a chance of fishing that, man.
Oh, man. Every time, because they would have that Halloween party, and it turned into a shit show towards the end of the night, fights.
Oh, yes, it did.
So I stopped going.
There definitely fights on the dance floor. On the dance floor.
I think the last time I was there, Craig Walker was still alive. Yeah. And him and I were sitting beside a machine. And he said we had to go talk to a guy that was plugging the machine, because he said he wanted to go beat up Jordan. Like Jordy, of all people.
I remember.
So I'm standing on one side, and Craig Walker standing on the other side. He says, "Hey, you see that guy over there?" Guy goes, "Yeah, that's the guy I want to beat up. If you touch him, we're going to kill you." And that was the end of it.
I remember those matches.
Jesus.
They were fun,
I start laughing.
We can't get into the stories if we're going to get in trouble. If stories come out.
I know, stories come out.
Oh, wait, I mean,
you got to watch the stories that you say.
Not telling stories, brother.
No.
I just want to show the scores again. Because like I tell guys too, like, oh, I don't want to do a tournament, man. What if we end up in the second page or last place or whatever? Shit. Who gives an F, man? Who gives an F? I mean,
man?
you're coming in, you're paying for entertainment. It's like they're all glorified hobbies. No one's getting rich off as much as Takasaki has won. He hasn't made his money from tournaments, so most of it, and he's made some nice change on it. But nope, right down there, me and Peter Weedman.
Hey, flip it upside down. You guys finished in the top 10.
Shit, I thought you were gonna say 72nd or something. Our goal was can we please break double digits today? And we probably had it on the line both days, and we just missed our arthritis. Both of us, tendonitis. We can't. I don't know. We kept dropping them. I don't know, man. Hey, but it's whatever. It's a good time. Hardcore's out there. Good stuff to everyone. And just like I wanted to say, hats off again to organizers. You know, they were still concerned about everybody. They didn't want everyone. We had our phones on the whole time because if it got really stupid, they were going to call us back. So phones, like the ringers, were on loud. They put a boundary, and everyone was good about obeying the boundary. Had a good time. Good stuff. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that means. Oh, let me check the standings. Oh yeah. Dave Simpson and Paul, first place. There you go.
They win. Yes.
And you got to look there. Like even Mr. Ted Stooner, Hall of Fame, Manitoba Hall of Fame, and quickly approaching there, Arizona Hall of Fame, Ted Stooner. Everyone has
the tough fight, man.
Too, whatever,
yeah.
Man. Good, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Craig Walker, brother.
What are you gonna do?
For sure. Anyway, you guys are gonna head out there.
Man.
Be safe. This is on the way. On the way there, I tell like we're driving from Selkirk each day, and Pete, man, those tracks go off the road ahead of us. I wonder what happened there. Next thing you know, we start going sideways a bit, man. Whoa! He corrected it. He was able to save it. The roads were slippery Sunday morning, and shit, there was an accident even.
Yeah.
There's some people passed away. Some fellow correctional officers there passed away. So. Our condolences to their families and stuff like that. Everyone, please be careful this time of year. The mornings are dangerous. Friday morning, I was headed to Pete's and we went to go practice in that bridge to nowhere. And I'm driving over. Holy smokes! If you really went, I'm saying to myself, because there's snow and ice on it. If you really had a bad thing here, you could go into the river. I was just thinking. And then 20 minutes later, get Pete. We head back over the bridge again, and it's blocked because there's ambulances on the fire trucks on the bridge. So. Everyone be careful out there, man. You're going to fish this time of year.
Be safe, man. Yeah.
Late season and early ice, man. It's always dangerous time, so everyone be careful out there. But still,
I think I remember a few years back, Val and I, too, coming home on 59, and all of a sudden the truck and the boat were going sideways.
Did I share this photo? I think I was talking about the photo. I didn't even show it. That was the photo going sideways.
You showed it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, you showed that one, yeah.
Getting old or what?
No, I'm half listening to Monday Night Football.
You just showed that picture.
Don't tell me the Jets score, but tell me the freaking Monday Night Football score. As long as Denver gets 0. Good. I'm good.
You're good.
Anyway, this was another one there. This was on Netley Creek here locally.
Oh yeah.
So a guy got thrown, and apparently the story is the driver of the boat last second saw a dock and had to steer away from the dock and got thrown in. Then he jumped in after his buddy, and they're okay, which is good.
A dock.
It was foggy though, or something like that. That's why, like, they couldn't see where they're going.
The key here, they were wearing flotation devices.
Yeah.
You know, if you're fishing and and you're confident, whatever it is, and you're all that kind of stuff, you're fishing, will take it off, whatever it is. When you're driving, they really should have it because you never know what's going to happen. Yeah. You have all these stories about people getting dumped on for whatever reason. You get dumped on. You can't control if there's a deadhead in the water or something too. You know what I mean?
No.
And like kill switches and whatnot, and you hear people in the middle of that freaking circle of death, and that boat's going like kill switches and life jackets, like especially this time of year. Holy smokes! We didn't think about
how many people would still be here if they wore a life jacket.
I know.
And had their kill switch attached.
Yeah, some crazy stuff, man.
I can't say anything about that kill switch because I never did it.
I'm bad for the kill switch part too, or whatever. And I mean, but the faster your boat is too, especially, man. But I mean, you can get thrown from a 20 horsepower boat too, I guess. So, but
I seen the most expensive duck boat today, though.
Where?
Apparently, Tony Shirley took his Ranger duck hunting today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I seen a picture.
Holy jeez,
that's a nice boat, man.
When you got that much luxury that you can use your Garmin live scope at the back for a freaking gun rest. Holy shit.
I'm gonna bring it up. I'll find it.
Yes.
Stars had to pick him up. Holy smoke!
Well, so yeah, because one of those guys got hit by the prop.
See, holy jeez, man. My big thing, especially I'm a tiller guy now. Twisted tiller. I'm wearing the hat.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing that I found with that is that your view is obstructed a lot of times, especially the more passengers you have. If you got to stand, you see it all the time. You see freaking, like, I don't know, I was watching Cody Sear on the weekend. He's standing, driving. Aaron Weed, you see him a lot. You'll see him on the river, standing up, steering. Like,
yeah.
If you got to stand there, or if you can't see, you really should get your passengers to move over or stand up or something like that. Because too many times in the tiller, like, they don't see, but they're just assuming that they're just driving on the river, and they think it's clear or down the lake or whatever. Meanwhile, there's someone, like, could be somebody there or whatever, or an obstacle in the way. So, dang, be careful.
There's a picture. That's his Ranger. He's got the netting on it, right?
Nice. Yeah.
That's hilarious, brother, man. That is an expensive.
There's the back of it. Shotgun, box of bullets.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Shotgun shells. And there's Tony smiling.
A lot of room on that boat, man.
That's a hell of an expensive duck boat.
Holy shit, that's funny stuff, man. Speaking of the boat here, man, like we talked about winterizing your boat. Do we have any high Johns yet? There's got to be people who put their boat away. Boat maintenance. Gussie put a good video out there the other day.
Yeah.
Some tips on how to keep your boats in the best shape. And it's a good, check that out there, Gussie. Gussie, he put his boat away earlier because he's in Australia. We're headed there.
Is that where he is right now?
Yeah, he's going. He's going.
He's going?
Yeah, he's going to Australia, so for a few weeks. So good for him, man.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in Australia right now too, actually. But
absolutely.
Couple quick tips,
okay.
Michael. Two Rivers Boat Works. What's some key tips for people putting their boat away? Take it to Two Rivers Boat Works.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's the one tip. That's all everyone needs, man.
But even before they bring it to you, like, what is there anything they could be doing before getting it winterized? Like, they could.
Yeah, you could. Here, I'll share the screen. Here, share that screen. You could take your prop off, get the line out of it.
Oh shit! Peter Reedman says a whole shit ton of braid in it right now because I wasn't paying attention. We were looking at the stupid fish finder. And we go, oh, look at they're showing up, something like that. Oh, I got him. I said I got him. Oh no, I think I got him.
A lot of the older motors don't have a metal casing that protects that seal, right?
Yeah.
So
it could do some damage, Mike?
Yeah,
that line could do some damage for sure in there, man.
Trolling motor too, man. Check if there's line behind the prop. Trolling motor as well.
Yeah.
You want to check the line in there.
Well, the other thing too is if you're going to do it yourself and you notice, I got to get out of this screen.
Divine says clean it. At least clean it first.
Yes.
Don't be a Garther chunk. Please, like, take your minnows out and stuff like that or whatever. And
clean it out. You
got lures and stuff like that, your plastics and whatnot. If your boat's going to be stored outside, take your tackle in,
here.
Take your rods.
There's another. One day I'll actually learn how to do this stuff correctly. But so this is the inside of your prop hub.
Yeah.
So you see how it's all cracked here, like all these cracks.
Yeah.
That's from line.
No, that's just to replace your prop hubs.
Oh, okay.
Time to change it.
I mean that's probably the best time to change it, right? So
when you're checking for line and everything behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those prop hubs don't have like kits. They all come with like thrust washers and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, some of them you get kits. Some are just they're molded right in there. So
yeah, cool. Simple things you can do.
And then if you drain it, fluid comes out looking like this.
You're talking about the lower end?
Yeah, sure.
So we were talking about that. So that's ugly stuff right there.
That's not
good. That's ugly.
That is not good.
That's not good. So usually if you let the line in there for a long period of time or your seals dry up or it could even suck it in from the input shaft. Right? So if you do that and you leave that in your lower unit, you're going to crack the housing.
If you leave it there,
all that water is going to freeze up. It has nowhere to expand to.
That's right. Yeah.
So if you ever left water, you freeze water in one of these water bottles, you always see how they just explode.
Yeah.
That's what's going to end up happening.
So we were talking about that, whether you drain it. I mean, draining it is the best way. Now, whether to fill it up now or to fill it up in the spring, what's your suggestion?
I would rather fill it now because then you're not letting any moisture build up. Because don't forget, the sun's going to heat it up. Doesn't matter how cold it is outside, it's still going to warm it up inside. and it's going to build up moisture. And if that moisture gets on the bearings and stuff, then it ends up just making rust. Here's one that was cracked. See that crack? There's a crack right here.
What am I looking at, brother? This
There's a crack right here. That's a bottom end.
Okay, yeah.
This guy bought this boat from somebody.
Yeah.
A company. And everybody knows my favorite company out there. It's at the north end of the city off of 80 North.
Here we go.
So anyways, they put body filler on there, and the guy brought it to us because there was a pinhole and it was leaking oil. But that's from freezing up.
Yeah.
That's what that's from. Didn't hit nothing. That just froze and split the housing.
Joe Moore can fix that. I thought he was already working on it because it's been.
Joe Moore did fix that one, actually.
There you go.
Joe Moore did fix that one.
He changed it. I think I did fix that. He said
he did fix it.
He did fix it, man.
Nice work. Any kind of welding needs, Joe Moore's your guy, man.
Joe Moore's the guy, man.
Yeah, that's cool. We're talking. Oh, go ahead.
The other thing too is take the time. If you can put it indoors, put a fan in it, dry it out, because if you cover it up or you get it shrink wrapped, what ends up happening is you're going to end up getting mold built up.
Well, that's what we were talking about. That there's big surprises in the spring. We showed a couple instances of that where you get mold on everything. That's not good. So have it dried out.
If I shrink wrap up somebody's boat, I'll actually prop all their cabinet doors open, just to let air flow through.
That's something you can do in your garage or driveway.
Yeah.
Right now. As far as the outboards, we're talking about all size motors too. Back in the day when I had a 9.9 on my converted John boat there, I used to store it inside because you could actually still carry it at that size.
Yeah.
I would bring it inside. I would still drain it and stuff, but I'd bring it inside just to be safe, doing anything cracking or whatever. But obviously anything bigger than that, unless you're like Rob Mazer or Mike Kuklik, those guys could probably carry 50 horsepower, I bet you, no problem.
Then throw some fuel stabilizer in there for whatever fuel you have in there.
Oh, speaking of Mike Kuklik, bro, there it is, Mike Kuklik.
There it is.
Gigantopithecus, by the way, that's that animal, that species did exist. It did exist at one point in time. It's in the fossil record. Gigantopithecus, and some people think that the current ones maybe is just a remnant relic hominid, they call it.
So that makes it real. That makes it real now.
It can be.
Still need to see a photo.
I had to get the beast of the weekend there, the Sasquatch of the week there, whatever.
Stop. You gotta have a photo of a real one.
Keep it cleaned and maintained. Will last you for years. Yeah, man. Like Perry's boat's mint. I always comment on Perry's, like the shape of his outboard, like
looks like a brand new
cowl cover. Yeah, but it's mint, but it's true though. Yeah. I pumped RV antifreeze through the live well system. Super easy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something I've never done. What are we talking?
I did it for you.
Oh yeah, Mike did it. So again, something I've never done. But
I got a container with a garden hose.
Yeah.
Because it's the same threading. So if you take off the screen on your pumps, like your live well pumps, you can actually turn it on and inject RV antifreeze through the whole system. So, because I've had to change a few pumps where they've actually split the housing.
Wow. Really? Eh?
Yeah.
That's actually good.
Never heard of that.
We get. I mean, then it's good. Then you avoid cracks.
Yeah.
Like some boats right now, like a whole bunch, like we're at Pine Falls, and a lot of boats have like their bilges just going.
Yeah.
All day. It's because a lot of your leaks in your boats, it's not really rivets or cracks. It's in the live well intake or whatever system. That's your first place you would look, I would say. Because that'll get water in your boat pretty quick. Cool. Nice stuff, man. Saw RV antifreeze at Costco. Done. See, you can get it there.
Do you fog like the spark plugs and everything?
No.
No?
It's no different than just the older 2 strokes I used to fog, but now with the 4 strokes, it's like having a car engine.
Just leave them?
I don't worry about it.
Okay.
Cool stuff. Those are tips and tricks. Contact Mike Natoli. Flood his DMs. Slide into his DMs if you got service questions.
Slide
in. No, and if you're phoning me to ask me how to do something, you better give me a credit card number.
Yeah, there you go. He's got the phone mechanic. But taking it to his boat works. Done.
There you go, man.
Man, and that's cool stuff. and mention that you're CDP Nation. You'll get the 77% off deal.
Mm-hmm.
How much you
Don't
say?
worry.
77%
Eric is the one that Eric's the one that pays the 77%.
Yeah, I pay the rest of it. Subsidized. Mike, there, fix Kevin Lowen's already. He didn't notice his live volt that popped off. See, there you go. See?
You got to fix it now, man.
Cool stuff. Live volt system, and that's actually one of the things to pay attention to. It's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, contact
Just
Mike
the little
Ray,
things like that.
Stabilizer.
Yeah.
Fuel fresh. Yeah. Stabilizer.
Thing is,
sure, yeah.
the problem is with the new fuels now, they got so much shit put in them.
They got
That
additives.
fuel goes bad in like 2 months.
Yeah.
Stabilizer go a long way to like
Stabilize for whatever's in there. Like
Keeps
you
it
used to
good.
store everything with a full tank, but now you're better off storing with an empty tank.
drain
Empty
it.
tank, eh?
Yeah.
How the heck you drain it? You gotta like use it.
Just
Siphon
use
it?
it or suck it up.
Siphon it and put it in your truck, I guess.
wouldn't even know how to say it.
Whatever's in your tank, just put some fuel stabilizer in it. It's gonna go a
Siphoning. It
long
sounds
way.
like it's easy.
Like
man.
I use
I don't know how to siphon anything.
it's RX. It's
What?
really good shit.
Stabilizer?
Stabilizer?
Yeah.
Stabilizer. Just dump it in there, man. You follow the instructions, whatever it is. Don't even follow that. Just
I know,
use
but
the
this
whole
stuff,
freaking model in there.
gas. I use this gas RX, and it really works good because it eats up a lot of that water.
Cool.
Yeah, eh? I use the
Awesome
mercury. I
stuff.
use the mercury stuff for mine.
Same kind of thing with like what I was saying in the spring. You do all this stuff now.
Yeah.
Get it serviced, do it yourself. Whatever you can do saves headaches in May. You're trying to get this thing started and stuff like that or whatever. Take it out. Just saying with your used to be this time of year, we'd be talking about pulling your gas augers out and get your gas augers ready for the season and stuff like that. I don't even know. I mean, they're selling gas augers now for like $200 and stuff like that. I mean, I don't even know if anyone has gas augers anymore.
I got one sitting there. I don't think it'll start anymore.
I got 2 gas augers still that haven't been used in quite a while. I mean,
Yep.
you used to hear that lake, like I said, like the lake would be like all.
It has to be pure quietness.
It's just
man.
silent in the morning.
Now it's silent.
Silent.
It is, man. Cool stuff here, man. Fishing always got gas, bro. Matt Gelly's got gas, bro.
Got gas, eh?
I got gas.
I got
too.
gas right now, man. Hopefully, freaking Denver loses and doesn't score any points, and then I won't have gas. Premium Fuel and Startron.
You want to know
Let's
what the
chat
score
about
is in a
fishing.
football game, bro?
What is it?
13 all.
God damn it! That's 6. That's 2 field goals and a touchdown. 7.
Yeah.
God, oh, this is not good.
Why'd you have to bring up football for Christ's sake?
Anyway, Winnipeg Ice Fishing Show number 5 and 6, 2022. Vendor feature of the week. We've got shout out to the show sponsors, by the way. Eskimo, Huntfish MB, Red River North, PK Lures, and Rapala sponsoring the show this year. A lot of cool stuff. We're giving some stuff
Nice.
away, man. Someone out there is gonna win an Ion Alpha.
Yeah, eh?
An Ion Alpha just for paying your admission. You know, someone out there is gonna win a Garmin Ice Bundle just for paying your admission and being entered in the draw. It's good. We got all kinds of stuff, man. We got
Garmin.
trips and you name it, man. So all kinds of stuff there. But the feature is Red River Cats. This was out on the river last year. It sounds like they're going to put it on the river again, different places, a little more mobile. They're looking at some stuff like they're talking like ice road kind of stuff, but maybe more announcements coming up there. But they got a new deluxe version that you can rent. It is sweet though. I mean, that's a good time. Me and Nash would have a great old time in this. I tell you, like to spend the weekend in these things, man. Like that's
Gonna have to do a show out of that one.
I think
Yeah.
so.
like that's a deluxe unit right there. That's like a bed up there. Like you could. That's a good time. I mean, fishing. Of course, you want fishing stuff like that, and there's fishing in the Red River, and
Yeah.
But it's a lot hanging out. That's a cool place to hang out there, man, or whatever. So, and they'll be at the show. Book your trip then. They booked out a lot of their days last year at the show. So if you're booking trips, but anybody, all kinds of guides out there, Blackwater Cats and Icebound Excursions and Snow Bear Expeditions will be there. Or did I do it backwards? Snow Bear, Icebound. It is Icebound Expeditions. No,
Icebound, isn't it?
Excursions.
Excursions.
All these words. Need new words. Closing day. That old gas sucker scared all the fish. Mike was about to head over there. Yeah, remember that?
Remember that guy? First he
Missed that
pulls up
track.
with that, him and his wife pull up on that stupid sled.
Gone fishing. Gone fishing. I don't know if Gone Fishing's at the show, bro. I was talking about people at the vendors who are at the show, brother. But yeah, Gone Fishing's good shit. Speaking
Yes,
of Gone
yeah.
Fishing, he might not be at the show. Not going to have a booth there, but he is sponsoring in the next few weeks. Our season 5 open water season is ending on Halloween, and our beast of the season winner will have a free guided trip. Well, a stay in one of the Eddies with Gone Fishing. So thanks to Chris Gone for donating that.
Nice. That's awesome, man.
Beast of the season. That's open water. That's we started.
So we're just going to take all the ones from the
all the winners of every week.
All the winners.
And then the winner of that is going to win that trip. So that'll be good. Oh,
at least I'll get that one.
Excursions, expeditions, both will be at the show.
Did you say at least they'll get that prize?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get that because I'm not in charge of Chris.
They get the grand prize before the normal prize, man.
I think I'm gonna start my rocket or maybe even my old Model 30 Jiffy just because this year, just to make some noise out there. Why not? You have to be present to win door prizes. No, like I mean, you don't get your ballot. You get your ballot by entering the show. But no. After the show, we draw and they always do a Facebook Live or whatever.
It's on live.
Yeah, and I've delivered these things. Trust me, man. The last how many years I've delivered a bunch of prizes. Some got prizes.
Yeah. Usually by the end of Saturday, Eric's already passing out, trying to give out prizes.
Yeah, take them. Oh yeah, we've got a Strike Master ice suit to give away. I keep remembering there's all kinds of stuff, man. We got all kinds of things, brother.
Sounds like a boatload of prizes, man.
And then we can actually talk about this now. That got the news came out today.
Game of Inches.
So we can talk about it. Game of Inches. Stay tuned for that. More details on Game of Inches. But a lot of those guys in the show will be at the show. Jay Siemens, Josh McFadden, Clayton Schick will be at the show. Aaron Weeb, Alex Perrick, Frostbite will be there, right? So cool stuff. Pretty sure the Conrads are coming down too and stuff. So Game of Inches, you guys excited for this?
Yep.
Fun, man.
It'll be good.
Was it 5 days? Was it 5 days of straight ice fishing for them?
So this was filmed last March or so, something like that. Yeah, it's 5 days. I'm not sure exactly what the format is, but I would imagine you can see all the species, right?
Well, I think it said something like 5 straight days on the ice for all of them.
Nice.
Something like that.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah, that's nuts, man.
That'll be good. Some more news about that. I got to lock it in. I'm pretty sure Clayton Schick is our guest host next week.
Sweet.
Nice.
And then lock in Jay. It'll be our guest host after that. We're going to lock these in or whatever, Jay and Josh. So
awesome. I'm going to get abused. I'll get abused next week for sure.
Oh, 100%. Hopefully, if I win, I'll get my hat delivered, Gord says. Are you 18 yet, Gord? Maybe you haven't turned 18 yet. That's why you haven't got it. He's close to 81,
if you're coming to the ice show,
just pick it up.
Give me your hat.
We will have a CDP booth, by the way. So the CDP is going to have a booth. We got Leon manning it. Leon's going to be there, whatever. We'll be around, of course, kind of thing. And a lot of cool stuff. Come hang out there. Conveniently located beside the bar.
Oh, there you go.
Daniel Steg, you're asking about the layout. You hang out at the CDP booth.
CDP booth is right beside the
bar. The bar is right beside us.
Doc talk right there. Live doc talk right there. Man.
Can you imagine if Garther Chung was there?
And he might get. And he might, bro.
They never get him away from that bar.
He will. He needs my hat too, Quentin says. Oh, all these guys with hats. Come to the show.
Hats.
The CDP booth, half the purpose of the booth is for people to pick up their prizes. So
that's probably the easiest way.
Easiest way to do it, man.
We do have size.
For me, I have to get out to Lactabani somehow, but I don't even know when I'm going to have time to do that. What do you mean, Dave Schmidt hat?
All these guys are
get out of here, Schmidt, man. Get out of here, man.
And then Schmidt's trying to give free tickets away to people.
Santos,
for the ice show.
Give him what's it? How do you? Wow, he's bugging me for Olympia. I go, what the fuck? For what?
Shout out to our sponsors for the open water season. It's winding down, but Markham, the underwater camera of choice of the Castanet podcast. We got Tight Lines UV. Mike Garsworth over there. Check out their website, Tight Lines UV Canada. No, Tight Lines. That's a misspelling on my part. UVCanada.com. All season I've been using this slide, and I forgot the U there. Anyway, check them out there. My Catch by Anglers Atlas, cool stuff. They'll be at the show as well. They've got a booth. We've got a cool winter competition going on, and I think that'll be great actually. By My Catch Anglers Atlas. Huge thanks to Lawrence this season. Thank you to them too, and they will be at the show. Lawrence will be there as well. And Beyond Brick. 204-290-1387. Don't be a dick. All season has been good. We've got some difference coming out of this season, but thank you these guys for the open water season for sponsoring the show. Appreciate that, man. Keeps the lights on the show kind of thing. Like, believe it or not, there are costs to this show. all kinds of stuff like that or whatever. So these guys definitely help us keep it going here every Monday. We don't miss any weeks. We haven't missed a week in over a year now, which is really good, folks.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, man. That's pretty good.
In over a year? It's got to be longer than that.
It's probably longer than that, eh?
Yeah,
Like,
longer.
we
for
haven't
you
missed
guys,
a week. It's been a long
We
time
haven't
since we
missed a week in probably 2.5 years.
Yeah.
That long? I
Yeah.
think there was 1 week.
What?
That-
1 week
you know-
it wasn't a show? I'm pretty sure you guys. It's been like for going like
Yeah,
forever,
we
man.
no, all nonstop.
Pre-Santos time too, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Anyway, charging me too much.
For what?
Give him a deal, man. Santos wanted to charge him $1.75 a lumpia roll. That's expensive, bro.
For white people only.
Ouch.
What?
Ouch. Anyway, quickly here, we're at the 1 hour mark. If you don't know the show, it's a 1 hour of talking all kinds of stuff, but usually fishing, Central Canada and beyond. Every Monday, 8:15. We're on YouTube. Give us a sub, please, on Kicker Fish, even if you don't watch it on there. Give us a sub on there. That helps out, man. That we can eventually get the.
See, what people don't understand is how Eric gives us a hard time before the show.
100.
Hey?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Well, yeah,
You guys need to do
10
this.
minutes
You
before the show starts.
So he puts all this pressure on Santos to do something.
Oh, it's
and
coming.
He doesn't even bring it up
Why don't you guys bring it up then?
because you don't shut up long enough.
Oh,
Well,
look.
When I pause, you guys got to talk. What do we got here, Santos? What are we
These are
talking about?
Bassmaster finalists. I mean, our season winners, man. Top 3.
They were
do we
starting to
got?
call you names.
Hey?
They were starting
Hey.
to call you names
Who's that?
because we haven't
Everybody.
announced this. Because Bassmaster ended how long ago or whatever. So
Hey,
what is
you know.
it? Like what is this? What's going on here?
These are all the points for each the 10 weeks. But at the end there, we got all the total points for the whole season. And we got our top 3.
I can't
Who is it
believe
again?
Mazjak's in there for.
I know. Don't fuck. M. Lovelace with 10,934, third place. Who is that? Do we
If
know?
you guys don't know what's going on, this is Bassmaster Elites.
Elites,
And then there's
yeah.
there's Fantasy. And they track it for us. And we had a league going. So there was 10 competitions. And the first place for each one gets that. And then the top 3, Santos has
Tyler-
decided, win.
Tyler Manzik is in second with 10,952. And Jay Mayer, first place with
He actually
11,000.
Tyler actually sent me a message says, "Hey, do you want help? You little."
So,
And
first, second, third. What do you say, bro? Go ahead.
does everyone want to know where we all finished?
Oh, shit. We don't have to talk about that.
Look, I'm in the top 10.
You're in the top
Right
10,
there.
Natoli.
Eight.
No,
We don't have to talk about that. Where'd
We
you
don't have to
finish,
talk.
Santos?
I finished higher than you, brother.
Slide it down then. Let's see. Remember, I
Okay,
said
hold
there's
on.
no shame. There's no shame in crashing
Yeah,
and burning.
okay, look,
sometimes.
I'm there at number 20th, and all the way down on another screen is LeBeau
Second
at
page.
31st.
Second page.
Yeah, but look at Eric missed 3 of them,
He missed, yeah,
and he
Oh.
still had 66,
66.99.
almost
yeah.
67. And where's yours?
I'm
You
at
didn't miss
20th.
a week. If he wouldn't have missed those 3 weeks, he would have kicked your ass.
But even look at
Maybe.
my scores were still shitty. Though. Look at that, 781
Yeah.
that 1 week. But I had to swing for the fences. I had to put like some real
Yeah.
long shots to
Yeah.
win.
That's because you guys kept picking the Asian guys to win.
I know. Speaking of Asian, we're gonna have Matty Wong on the show. Bassmaster elite angler Matty Wong from Hawaii is gonna be on the show coming up here. We've got a bunch of cool stuff to start the season. November after the ice show, we got that November period where there's no fish being caught yet and stuff like that. We got some cool things going on there. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be awesome guests here. Thanks to Leon again for lining that up. That's his cousin or something. So he lined that up there.
Nice.
But anyway, what did these guys win? So everyone won. Like read off the list of people who won like weekly event tournaments.
So first week was Miscavige, and then second week was Wadham. We got Lovelace in third week, Magic in fourth, McBride, Tyler Best was 6th week, Pierce, Wadham again, Wishart in 9th, and then Mayer the last week. So
And Mayor won the overall. So congrats.
He
What are
won
they
the
winning,
congrats.
Santos? What are they winning?
we were talking about that earlier before you started the show. I don't know if we came up with anything yet.
Lumpia?
One
Man.
each.
Lumpia. Everyone gets one lumpia.
One each.
Yeah, cheap mofo. No, we got prizes.
We got
Check
prizes
out Doc
for
Talk.
him,
But
yeah.
congrats to the winner. Jeremy Mayer, top Bassmaster Fantasy CDP. Nation champion there. Tyler Manzik, Google Tyler in second place.
Yeah.
And who was third there again?
Here,
Miscavige? Lovelace.
Lovelace, yeah.
This is what Tyler gets for second place. Like Ghost Jet.
Ghost Jet.
There you go. Of course, our Beast of the Month here. This is not going to take long. We only have a couple.
Yeah.
Stephen Jamakal with an Eagle Lake Muskie. Now is the time of year to go get a nice
Look at that, man. Look
How
at
long
that.
did it take you to fill it that, bro? How long did it take you to fill it in, bro? See, notice he's wearing a Striker Ice suit. There's so many Eskimo suits out there and all kinds of things, and Mustang Survival float suits on the weekend there. It's not just for ice. You can pull them out and use them now, and you stay nice and warm, man. Beauty.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. And we've got Alan Trochimchuk, Thunder Bay, Lake Nipigon, Lake Trout, Riverside Outdoors there. That's the guy behind Riverside Outdoors. Some of you guys might know him. Know that store anyway. Riverside Outdoors in Thunder Bay. That's him. And that's a beauty lake trout that he was proud of there. And apparently he lost a bigger one. People who catch big fish always say that too, man. You get that a lot. I actually lost a bigger one 20 minutes earlier. You always get that story. They're just not happy with the one they got already. They lost a bigger one before that. And
Jesus.
got Ted Takasaki there. That was big fish for day one. So there it is, man. Those are your that's right at the launch there when they release.
3 of them, eh?
That's what we got. Who's our winner this week? $100 qualifier for October.
What are you picking, Detoli?
All 3.
All
Get
3.
out of here.
All 3.
I'm on the muskie, bro. Come on, man. That's a great shot.
Well,
the whole
too.
Fish is in it. The whole fish is in the photo.
It's tough to get that.
I was gonna pick the muskie too, so I guess
there you go. Unanimous.
There you go,
We actually all agree for
finally.
the same damn thing.
Another past winner. That's a past winner right there. And we got votes there. We got votes there. We got
Nice
votes
fish,
there.
man. That's
votes.
a
Yeah, that's what it
beauty.
is.
Everybody
Nation
wants
concurs.
a ski.
Wow. Stephen
Nice.
John McAlpine. Where have you been, brother? He's back.
He's been fishing, I guess, eh?
Word on the street is he might challenge you, Stag. He might challenge you for this. That's the word, bro. He was thinking about it last year, I'll tell you that much. So
He already asked if he can use his own knife, man. So he's
Wow.
ready. He's thinking about it.
anyway, here we go, man. Here we go. It's leading up there. We got some power weeks coming up here. All lead up to Winnipeg Ice Fishing. We're going to talk next week. Newest and latest gear for ice fishing. What are you guys looking forward to getting? All kinds of stuff like that. We've got Clayton Schick. Clayton Schick's got something going on that fish with him at Baker's Narrows or something. You guys see that? Something like that. So we'll be talking about that. Never mind meeting him. Going up to Baker's Narrows to go catch lake trout is a freaking killer trip already in February. So that's something right there. And we got all kinds of different things coming up here. More things to announce for the show. Big things too. We'll get that going over there. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. He's ready.
Step it up, man.
Anyway, that's cool stuff. Of course, there's things that we didn't talk about again, but we'll get to that.
We missed everything.
When we get to it. It's good though. Casting Deck
normal
podcast.
week, man.
Casting Deck podcast every what time, bro? What time?
What is it? Are we gonna change it?
Filipino time.
8:18 from now on.
We always do 8:18 or whatever.
8:18.
8:15.
8:15.
Mondays.
Yeah.
Except long weekends or whatever. Appreciate you guys. We appreciate everybody, man. Thank you again. And
Stay
we'll see you
safe.
guys next week.
Everyone, yes. Stay safe and
Wear
stay
your
warm.
life jackets, man.
F15.
Yes.
You still gonna go out? I'm going out this weekend, so that's the last time they're both going away.
I'm
think
going out
weekend
this
for me
weekend,
too,
last one. Unless for some reason it's really nice out.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's a plan, man. This
No ice
weekend.
just yet, then. All right, then. Stay safe.
Santos, you're going to take your bass boat out this weekend?
That's the plan, brother. One more time, man.
We'll see if that happens, man.